On this episode, a company offering one-click Masternodes, and an update from the very busy team in Venezuela. This is Decentral.
Featuring Dash news and opinion from around the globe, this is Decentral. Now here's your host, Brian Davis.
Hello and welcome to episode number 4 of Decentral. I am Brian, your host. If you're a returnee or subscriber, good to see you again. If you're new to us, this show is a magazine-style program featuring news, information, and updates from the worldwide Dash community. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you hit the subscribe button below if you like what you see. We're going to jump right into it with our first segment from our friends over at The Crypto Show. Recently, Danny and Chuck had a guest on their program from a fairly new player in the crypto world. The website is called Eurex.io, Eurex as in your exchange. As well as offering a wallet service on their platform, Eurex is touting a way to make the purchase and setup of Masternodes as easy as one click. Here's a portion of the interview that Danny and Chuck had with Joseph Akentalayo, the founder and CEO of Eurex.
Today we're speaking with Joseph Akentalayo from Eurex.io, and this is a very interesting platform, especially if you're a Dash fan, which we very much are here on the Crypto Show. And of course, as always, I'm with my co-host Chuck. Chuck, take it away, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, Danny. Welcome to the show, Joseph Akentalayo. I was looking at the website, and it looks very interesting to me. Most particularly, I think, to our listeners who are fans of the Dash network, is these things that you're labeling as one-click Masternodes. I do want to hear about the rest of your product, but tell me a little bit about these one-click Masternodes that you have happening, and then maybe go into a little bit about what Eurex is all about.
So to talk about the one-click Masternodes, I got to talk about the wallet. And so we really wanted to be a wallet and focus on wallet maximalism. That's everyone's common denominator in the blockchain industry and the crypto asset management industry. And so we figured, what is a wallet capable of? And a wallet should be capable of more. Masternodes are typically very hard to launch. So we figured we'd take that off their hands. If they can use a wallet, they can enjoy the benefits of having a Dash Masternode. If you were to have the requisite amount of Dash, storing it anywhere else would be like, putting cash in your mattress, right? You're not safely securing it. You're not also earning what it could earn on a, compound deposit or a savings account. So the blockchain will mint on Dash about 7% over the course of a year. So we stake for you and we help you mint and secure and send to your friends.
What about the door locks? What's your security?
All right, so on security, for our Masternode holders, we lock all those up in cold wallets. So if you would like to withdraw, we do it within a 24-hour period. The one thing that I actually, that's been a headache for me setting up is the support. But at the end of the day, I've turned out to be very, very happy about it.
And then the shared Masternodes, what kind of timeline do you think that's going to be coming out?
So definitely Q4, we're going to release it. I don't want to give a hard date, but it will definitely be up by Thanksgiving.
I love seeing people like you, Joseph, contribute to this space that are really bringing us up and enabling newbies to engage. And so for me, this is a very kind of special project. Your website is very simple. You only have 3 items at the top that are home, Masternodes, and about. And it looks like, you can just kind of dive in, get your multi-sig wallet going, and get spun up very quickly. It looks like a very easy to use system. So I really want to recommend that at least people check it out. I want to learn more about what's next for Joseph. Where are you going with Eurex, and maybe bring it out from a larger perspective? What kind of contributions do you expect to continue to make in the future?
So right now, back to wallet maximalism, right? So we've been building wallets and giving Eurex wallets to corporations, B2B. We've been facilitating microtransactions on human capital management platforms for educational publishers, right? With this same wallet infrastructure. So we find that if we don't like blockchain this, blockchain that to people to death, our business clients actually enjoy having something that's faster, secure, that doesn't require somebody watching it all the time. And it's really great for microtransactions. It's great for anybody else to do something like a taxonomy report. We set up wallets, and we will use any chain. We've done some using Dash. We've done some using a friend of mine's project, Lightpay Coin. And we called it, LPC, Lightpay Coin. We called it local production credits, right? And so I believe, like, what can a wallet do? So reward systems, etc. And that's same using that Eurex wallet. Now we do plan on launching an exchange. It's going to be called Eurex Pro, Eurex.pro. And that's that hybrid exchange feature. So we have swaps right now on the platform, but we really want to make, a really simple user experience for people to actually be able to exchange. I find that, trying to turn all the billions of people who interact with fiat currency into crypto traders that's not the road. That's not the road forward. Right. For full adoption, but people still need to swap. So just thinking of innovative ways for people to be able to do these things.
So how, Joseph, Kentalayo, how can people get in touch with you if they want to learn more about what Eurex is offering, or Crypto, or anything else crypto related?
So if you are on Eurex.io and you go in that little support bar and you type, "I want to speak to Joseph," it'll get to me. It'll get to me that same day. But you can also find me at MAKINWA, which is a little long, at Eurex.io.
That's MAKINWA at Eurex.io, YOUREX.io.
Yes. You can reach me directly that way, or in the support channels at Eurex, or email support at Eurex.io and say, "Hey, I want to speak to Joseph." And yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, Joseph. Looking forward to your contributions to the space, and let's lift up humanity and bring financial freedom, huh?
Awesome. Amen. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuck and Danny, and thank you, Joseph. A very interesting platform you have there at Eurex.io. Before we go any further, a quick invite to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Once you hit the subscribe button below, make sure you click the bell to be notified every time a new episode of Dash Decentral is uploaded. We would love to have you along for the ride. Now, I have a question for you. What do you think would happen in the United States or Europe if the annual rate of inflation was approaching 1 million%? Or a country decided to issue a new currency and slashed 5 zeros off of the old one? Or a government decides that the minimum wage is going to go up by 3,000%? I'm pretty sure havoc would ensue. Well, that's exactly the financial nightmare transpiring right now in Venezuela. Citizens and businesses alike are trying to figure out how to survive in these trying times, and that's where cryptocurrencies, including Dash, have stepped in, trying to give people a little bit of stability and control over their own money. But the cryptocurrencies, including Dash, have got to walk a fine line, the line between providing their information and their services to people of the country and not looking like they're competing with the government-run financial institutions. It's not exactly a competition-friendly regime in Venezuela these days. Well, the amazing team at Dash Venezuela continues to provide educational services to both citizens and businesses alike, and they have moved Dash to the forefront of crypto adoption in their country. Here's the latest update from our new correspondent, Carlos Peñalosa, and the team at Dash Venezuela.
Thanks, Brian. Hi from Caracas, Venezuela. Here, Carlos Peñalosa from Dash Venezuela. In this episode of Dash Decentral, we're going to show the work of our team in the last weeks and what are we doing for make of the group a first-level team. To close our cycle of conference in Venezuela, we have the visit of Ernesto Contreras, a business development manager for Latin America of the Dash Core Group, and our founder, Eugenia Alcalá, could talk with him to know his opinion about the ecosystem in Venezuela and the work of the communities.
So Ernesto, first of all, thank you a lot for accepting our invitation, and I would like you to tell all of the people of Dash Decentral what was your talk about.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you very much, Dash Caracas, Dash Venezuela team, for all the effort and all the help you gave me during these days. It was a very amazing experience to be able to talk in front of over 400 people at the conference. Very impressive. And we basically spoke about what's the future of payments, how Dash is that future, and funny enough, how that future is becoming a reality right now in Venezuela. So it was an amazing experience, and thank you again for inviting me.
Also, we have visited the community of Dash Maracay and Dash Valencia, and we organized a meetup with profit organizations like Huellas de Bondad. With the 12th conference, we celebrate the anniversary of Dash Caracas, the first community of Dash in Venezuela. This is part of the achievement in this year. Meanwhile, our team continues in a process of formation for Make of 10, a first-level team. This week, we have made some activities to stimulate ideas. Also, Entrepreneurs Allied Projects, part of the team and the speaker of the conference, has participated in different interviews for media. Brian, this is the contribution of Dash Venezuela for this episode of Dash Decentral and part of the work we have made the last week for Made of Venezuela, the first Dash nation.
Thank you, Carlos, and thank you to everybody on Team Dash Venezuela. You're doing an amazing job through very, very difficult times. Before we wrap things up on this episode, just a reminder that this show does not happen without you. Put together a 3 to 5 minute video about any Dash-related subject. Send it to us at the email listed in the description below. It does not have to be as highly produced as the Venezuela video you just saw, even if it's just you speaking into your cell phone camera. Maybe we'll see you on a future episode. As well as subscribing to this YouTube channel, make sure you catch the discussion and information available on Dash Nation on Discord. Here's the link. It's also listed below. And you can also catch us on our slowly growing social media channels. That about does it for this episode. Thanks for dropping by. See you again next time right here on Dash Decentral. Cheers!